Hi, my name is Hailey. I'm here to share my spinal CSF leak story with you. When I was 11 years old, I got a concussion playing soccer. We treated it like a concussion and we went to neurologists and other specialists and my primary provider, and no one else thought it was anything else until it lasted much longer than a concussion should last. Anytime that I would stand up, I got a really bad migraine. I'd get nauseous, so I was only able to stand for about an hour each day before I had to lay back down. I stopped going to school, and for that part of my life it was just extremely disabling, and after that I realized it wasn't going away, so I just kind of pushed through my symptoms. I went back to school and it was really hard. I wasn't able to study as much as I wanted to. I had to quit playing my favorite sports, and overall I just wasn't able to live my life like I was living my life before. It took about 10 years until a doctor really thought this is something different than post-concussion. We kept seeing different specialists. I went into primary providers, I went into pain specialists, neurologists, just anything we could think of. And then we found a PA actually, and he said, I think this is a spinal CSF leak, because I came in and I said, I've been seeing this online and I think I have really similar symptoms to it. And I went to many other specialists that just wouldn't believe me. They wouldn't order the test. And he finally believed me and he ordered the test and sent me to a hospital that was able to take care of me. So I ended up getting a blood patch at a hospital, and it seemed to just work perfectly right away. Definitely the biggest frustration was my brain fog and my migraines, because I was someone that was really dedicated. I was determined to go to medical school and to finish college, top of my class, all the things that kids dream about. But it was just really frustrating because I would go to the library to study and I'd sit down, and half an hour later I just couldn't even think anymore because my head hurt so bad. I wish that they actually believed kids when kids came in, because I think since I was underage, and I do think since I'm a woman, they just kind of brushed under the rug that I had migraines. It is a rare disorder, but it's not that rare. The biggest thing that helped me cope was just having a supportive family. My mom was right by my side, taking me to every doctor's visit, every MRI, absolutely anything that I needed, and she was the one that came with all the information and all the research. And she actually got cancer when I was about 15 years old, and I was still going through everything, and we hadn't found a diagnosis yet. And she, no matter what, even though she was going through her own chemo battles, she still came in with all the research. She brought me to every visit that she could, and she just backed me as much as she could. Everyone really just rallied together to not only help my mom, but make sure I got through that tough time as well. My dad definitely played a large role, especially when I was a child, because he took me to do activities like daddy-daughter dates and hunting and fishing and things that made me feel not sick. And now I don't look back at it as a traumatic time. I look back at it as a time when I was able to spend more quality time with my parents and my siblings. And now it's something that I can look back on with joy, even though it really was like a hard time in my life. Life's definitely a lot different after I was able to get my blood patch. I'm feeling great. I'm really excited to start the next chapter in my life and to be able to get my degree for college and to go get my master's degree, and I'm really excited. I think the best advice that I can give to someone living with a spinal CSF leak is to keep hope alive, and you are going to find relief and you will find something that will help you.